Good morning and welcome to the Morning Blessings. I am Tessa-Marie. How are you feeling this morning? It is a cold morning. It's -8 in Toronto and it's winter, so naturally it's a cold morning. It is a beautiful day. Hello Stacy darling, how are you this morning? It is cold here, as I told you. So here we are. But the most important thing about today is that you're alive and I am alive in it. So we have 3 top life priorities and we need to know what they are and what we have to do to make sure they are fired on all cylinders. So, good morning Ezra. How are you feeling this morning? Welcome. Thank you for dropping by. It's cold. And sometimes when it's cold, everybody just lies in the bed and roll up in a blanket and say, I'm not doing anything today. But good morning, Colleen. How are you feeling this morning? It's a cold morning, but no snow. So there you go. So anyway, Chase says, hi, Chase. How are you feeling this morning? Hello, Kathleen, my dear. How are you feeling today? Rosalind and John, my sister. All of you wonderful, beautiful human beings. How are you feeling today? Greetings from Ezra. Good morning. Cold here also. Oh, really? Dominic? Oh, yeah, you're in the mountains. I thought. Oh, that's true. I knew it when it's a lot colder than it is. So I'm sorry to hear you're freezing. Aww. But you're still sitting outside, aren't you? So anyway, it's 8 o'clock. Let's get the show on the road. Ha! Oh, well, here we go. I'm having some ginger tea. To making sure if there's any frogs coming in my throat, it goes, ginger, I'm out of here. Let me jump out of that throat. I'm glad everybody's wonderful. And thank you, Rosalind. All is lovely. I love that. So let us do this. 3 top priorities of life. And we have those 3 top priorities in our life, and of our life. We have to work with it. The thing about having life priorities is knowing them. And yet everybody has those. Everybody needs those. They seek those. And it's not really a financial one, but listen to what they are. The 3 top priorities in life: inner peace, living and knowing your personal power. Inner peace and knowing your personal power. Then heal whatever is blocking you. Heal it. I didn't say diminish it. We didn't say crush it. We didn't say that. We said heal it. So, inner peace. What is inner peace? Inner peace is the thing that allows you to think and react appropriately at that time. So it's part of your emotional prosperity. But inner peace is something that when you have inner peace, if you notice, you become less tolerant of criticism from others. Or, good morning, Nancy. How are you feeling this morning? Great to see you today. Missed you yesterday. Inner peace allows you to be you. It's almost like you have that I don't care attitude. Every day is carpe diem for you. Embrace the day, grab the day. It's not that you're doing it with pressure. It's almost if you think of how you move. I didn't say move and think. If you think of how you're moving, you're actually gliding. You don't seem like it's so effort. You don't put so much effort in walking, in being determined. It's smooth. Because you see, when you have inner peace, you know who you are. And when you know who you are, and you have that inner peace, people around you can catch that energy. They want it. It's contagious. But you have to realize you have to capture that level though. Because the person who knows everything, who finds fault with everything and anyone, who pontificates, normally they're hiding behind a witness. they have no inner peace. Hi, Jean, good morning. So that person that is constantly on the lookout for everything disastrous happening is lacking inner peace. Because when you have inner peace and your emotions are on point, it's almost like you could shake it off. You shake off everything that comes from outside towards you. No, I'm not dealing with this today. This will be your answer to many things. No, I'm not sure that. No, I'm in a different place. You want to do this? Go right ahead. Knock yourself out. People will think you don't care. It's not that you don't care. You found your inner peace. And when you have it, you're very confident and you're very courageous. You know, you hear people speaking and you do not always hear their words. You hear their tone. And the tone is what brings you back to what they're saying. And when you realize it's not going to make you feel any better than you did before you saw them, you just relax into the moment and you connect to your inner peace. You know, I talk about musing. Musing is actually a funny word because when you muse, you smile. And, you know, and your mind is taking you there and you're smiling. You're smiling at the lake, at the tree. You're smiling. And inner peace makes you smile. So you met your friend or you met your family member, somebody says something to you, and you realize that thing is going to make you feel, hi Lisa, good morning. Hey Kathleen, did you send a note to Lisa to join? Here's your partner in crime over here. So inner peace. When you have inner peace, the one thing that you're holding on to is the precious you. It's you. Inner peace makes you hold on to you, the precious, amazing you. And when you hold on to that, it doesn't matter what is happening outside of you. You seem to be an observer in life. And an observer does not have to speak. We all did courses. Hi Riri, how are you feeling today? An observer hardly ever speaks. An observer at a course just sits and takes notes. And then they go and they compile a report. So we become an observer of life the minute we connect to the inner peace. It's such a nice feeling when you have inner peace. You do what you know that has to be done, and what shows up that does not have to be done, you leave it alone. You begin to focus on the moment of doing whatever it is you're doing now. Somehow, when you capture inner peace, things seem to fall in place. You will never have a pot boiling over while you're in the sink rinsing out pasta. For somehow you will not have to drop the pasta to dash to the stove to turn off that thing. It just seems because you have that inner peace, you're able to float in the kitchen or in the bedroom or in the bathroom like this. Like it's almost like you have become one with nature. And yes, you have. If you think of it, the tree stands and the wind blows. The wind blows and the trees and the leaves move. Everybody doing their dance. And until we connect to nature and we start doing our dance, the cats are listening, and we start doing our dance with inner peace, we will not feel good. We have to connect. And inner peace has a big tie-in. It has another hook, you know. Although inner peace is number one, that is what we strive to get. We all strive to get inner peace. We all, everybody in life. Doesn't matter who you are All I want is to be happy. That is looking for inner peace. Maybe not using the word. Outer peace is the entire world. Outer peace is looking at all the continents and thinking peace there. But you cannot do that if you have a whole world where nobody has inner peace. How can that chain get hooked? The person next to you has no inner peace. So then the chain breaks there until somehow it catches again, one or two inner peace. But the thing is to make it grow. Make it grow like a water hyacinth growing on a pond. That's what inner peace is supposed to do. But be careful though, because when you have inner peace, you almost seem supernatural to those without it. And what it is they cannot have, when they see it, they will want to destroy it. And they'll ask you, what is wrong with you? How come you're so calm? I expected you to react this way. You know, and maybe you yourself do not have the answer. You're sitting there and you're saying, oh yeah, I don't know. Or when they call with some news that you're really not interested in, and you just say, okay, all right. They want to know what's wrong with you. There's no reason for me to interact with this. It has nothing to do with me. But if you said that, they're going to be angry again. What you mean? Exactly. You don't have to explain that. You know why you do not have to explain all of that? You know your personal power. When you know your personal power, it doesn't matter what is going on in this world. It seems like they'll tell you, are you here? Are you in the world? Did you see the turmoil? Yes. But I'm 10,000 miles away from the turmoil. Good morning, Yuko. How are you feeling this morning? How can I see the turmoil? What can I do about it? So inner peace leads you to living in this life, knowing your personal power. And your personal power is what you use to become the person that you desire to be, to have what you desire to have, to behave how you feel comfortable behaving, to stand out from the herd and realize your stripe is not the same. You have the same DNA, but you cannot be. There's so many factors that happened that day you were conceived and born and so for the other. So your personal power leaves you free. It leaves you free to make your personal choices. And once you have hooked into making your personal choices, you do not look back. You can't look back. Because if you look back, you will still find one thing sitting on the stoop that I should have taken care of. No, you didn't. Then you would have. If you so want to take care of it, you cannot fix it. Your personal power will tell you, listen, you know what? Next time I'm facing similar situations, I will have to learn to take care of it. That is identifying, yes, I slipped over there, but I'm not there now. So what I need to do is to watch where I am and choose to live in my personal power. Not the power of others. Not doing things so others can say you did it. Not sitting with those that you do not want to sit with. Not eating from the same plate, knowing fully well you do not like it. If you have personal power, you will choose to eat it differently. You will eat from another plate. You will choose what to eat. So that means you're choosing what to take into your life. What can I change? And what I cannot change. And then you get the serenity prayer. God, guide me, give me the serenity to accept what I cannot change, right? The courage to change those I can. And the wisdom to know what I can change and what I cannot change. That's what it is. It's there though. St. Francis gave us that prayer. They sing it everywhere. They add verses to it. But it just tells you a common sense situation. Can we control the weather? So can you believe that God had given man enough power to control the weather? Oh my God. That is all what would be said. In some places in the world, they would never see the light of day. They would move the sun from them. They would make sure they're freezing to death or burning. Man has no control. God kept that one thing for himself. And he looks back now and he says, damn it, I gave them so much to take care of and they messed up so much of it. Wow. Man, we did a bad job. We didn't want to cut trees. So we allowed them to tell us we use plastic. They gave us plastic because it was for their production of the oil companies to make plastic out of oil. Right? So we had plastic bags. Now they're blaming us because there's too much plastic everywhere. But they told us not to cut trees, but to make paper. We're killing the environment. Guess what we're doing to it now? Our personal power, what are we going to do now? We have personal power. We need to let others know what our choices are. We need to take the time to go and vote, to exercise our right, our choices. Otherwise, the choices of others is that what we will have to live with. We need to express and use our personal power. It's not comfortable. You decide whether you want to stay in it or you want to walk away from it. You do not like it, but you do not want to upset Auntie Harry that the cake has spoiled, so you're eating it knowing you're going to have crumbs. You had the personal power. I don't like it. I'm not going to have it. Oh, just have a little bit. It won't. Yes, it will. Personal power. We give that up. So, I pointed out to everyone how we find inner peace and how important inner peace is. And that when you have inner peace, it leads you to realize, hey, I have personal power. And if each of us take that word personal, we will realize that power is for us. We do not have personal power over others. And we need to hear words when they're spoken. I have personal power over me, because the word personal power means me. So I can choose to fix what I can fix, that I want to fix, I desire to change. Not because you over there want me to change it, to accommodate what you perceive me to be. Wow. No, you can't. So that's why number 3, remember I said your 3 top priorities of life. Heal whatever blocks you from getting your personal power. Heal it. How do you heal something? That becomes the big question. It's healing. How do you heal it? Healing means fixing it, putting it back together again, making it feel good, making it, move with the flow I was talking about. Like you stroll from the stove to the sink to the fridge, you move from there, you see, it's just like that, right? How do you heal? The blame game, you think? That's their job. So how do you heal whatever is blocking you from getting to your personal power? What? Because you're going backwards, you have to go from healing to identifying your personal power to go to inner peace. And yet it works both ways. So if right now you're hearing me speaking about inner peace, and you feel that that is weak, Tessa-Marie, I do not feel peaceful. I do not have that attitude of I don't care. I am within me. My personal power allows me to be me and not you. If you cannot identify those two from the beginning, then you have to keep going to heal whatever blocks you from finding your personal power, inner peace. Right? So it works on both sides. So those of you who are here with inner peace, you have done the work. You heal, because we never go through life and everything is peaches and cream. No. Life, the taste of the journey called life. I wrote a short story about that. What is the taste of the journey called life? You're on life. It's a journey. But it's like going to a food festival. You want to go through the food festival and taste everything and go home. That's the journey of life. You're on this journey and you're tasting a little here and you're tasting a little, oh, that is sweet. That was lovely. This is so sour. I am sick to my... It has different flavors, right? So if when you have gone to that point and you realize that your flavor in this moment, you cannot find inner peace. You have no personal power. And it might not have been your fault. You were trained as a child to behave like that. Didn't have a choice. It's my house, my rules, you know that little sentence? We all use it. And then there we are. As an adult, we have no inner peace. We're frazzled. We're helter-skelter here and there. We do not know what we truly stand for. We are led to the slaughter by the king of the herd. Come on, it's Kool-Aid time. Go get your Kool-Aid. Then we're standing there. We need to find healing. We need to heal what is blocking our power and our inner peace and our personal power. What is blocking it? And John said, the blame game. We are blocking it. But we have the blame game. We're blaming others. We're saying, well, it's my father, my mother. They never told me I was good enough. Well, it's from the street I came from. It's the race I am. It's the area. They never give me a chance. Blaming. How can you blame and expect to fix, to heal? That is where observation comes back. You need to observe, not others. You need to inflect. What am I doing to me? Or what am I allowing into me that is taking away that little bit of inner peace, calmness, stillness? When you sit, you do not feel agitated that you have to get up, I have to be moving, I have to do this. You don't have to do that. So you can't rest. You're not able to take that 10-minute break without fidgeting. But if you persist and you keep doing it, you will calm down and you'll find inner peace. Inner peace is not something you can charge on a credit card. You cannot buy it. You have to cultivate it inside of you. You have to work on it. You have to know what you're seeking. Because if you're seeking it, it is waiting for you to find it. We jokingly say in the morning blessing, here you are, I've been waiting for you. Really, I have. because I start a minute before you show up. Except for Tracy, she's there 10 seconds after I show up on a good day. And some of you do that, like Colleen does it sometimes. Nancy, you just drop in. And then Lisa shows up today. I wonder what is Lisa going to take from today. Haven't seen her for a while. So let us go back to where we are. We know that we need to stop and inflect if we cannot find inner peace within us. If we have no personal power. You cannot have one without the other. And to get them to be there, you have to heal the block. What is the block? Is it a belief? Is it a belief that was tossed on you when you were growing up? Is it something somebody said and you believed them and you're still carrying it? Did Auntie Mary looked at you in the crib and said, oh my goodness, you have such a big nose. You have Uncle Hesketh's huge nozzle. Really? Is that what you saw in that baby in the crib? And then it begins. Oh, you're so dark. Oh, my goodness, you better don't let that baby in the sun. And they just go on. And by the time you're done, you're wondering, should I return it? Because they have just taken away your inner peace. Instead of looking at that baby and say, oh my God, what a miracle of life. Whoa, amazing, stunning. Bless that child. Instead of finding Uncle Harry's hair on that child's head. Bless the child. Welcome to Earth, sweet baby. Welcome to planet Earth. You have these most beautiful, amazing parents that will do anything for you. You're going to be loved, cherished, and prosper. You'll have everything at your beck and call. Life is open and it's up to you to absorb it. Can we not do that? No, it takes so much effort. And you can only do that if you have personal power yourself, because you do not care what the bystanders say. They will not laugh though. The one that saw the nose might, oh yeah, I should, yeah, really. So this is what we have to remember. Heal what is, if something is blocking you from finding it. What is it? You don't know? Work on it. Inflect on it. The next time you see a baby, do not criticize the baby's head or nose or toes or something. The next time you see somebody coming towards you, smile. See if you can find something sweet about that human being. The next time, you cannot make a choice. Dig your heels in and say, I need to find my personal power. I need to have the strength, the dignity to say to speak the truth without offending others. I need to watch my words. Our words are our death sentences. Our words are our prophecies. They develop the life. So we need to heal. I told you yesterday about this man that has millions and millions of dollars, according to him, but he pays no bills. And he's noted for not paying anything he credits. But he says he has millions of dollars. He really doesn't have that. But somebody told him the law of attraction, that's how it works. They forgot to give him the second half of the recipe. You have to believe and behave like you do have $1 million. That doesn't mean you spend money you don't have and you borrow from others and do not pay back. So you see, whatever is broken, heal it. If that person's energy is just weighing on you, if when you are in public with them, the way they behave is weighing on you, but you're stuck, you have to be with them. That's when you have to ask for guidance. Heal me so I can accept this person for who they are and do not intend to fix them. Give me the grace to be tolerant of that human being. You pray. If you were me, how would you handle this behavior in this moment? You can maybe say, It's not necessary to scream and shout, you know. It's okay, I'm cool. So you have to figure it out. You have to heal that what is blocking you from inner peace and standing on your personal power. Surprise, we all have personal power. We do. You heard me saying we didn't. We do. We just do not have the guts to stand on it. It's there. We do not stand on it. We act with it like a rooster in a barnyard. We circle the hen, we circle it, and we're afraid to step on it because the minute we step on it, we know for sure we are going to ruffle some feathers. You know what? If you are that person, by just breathing, you're ruffling feathers. Amazing, eh? So do not be afraid to step on your personal power because trust me, they've got it all. We all have it. And when you claim your personal power, it's in the middle of the three. Inner peace has no choice. I did it my way. I did. I did it how I felt it was best for me. I made a choice, and I love the choice I made. I am me, and I love me. And somebody's going to say something negative about that when you say that, and expect that. That too is standing on your personal power. Hello, Marina. Welcome back from Portugal, I guess. I love your scarf. It brightens your light. Thank you. And it has the green. I'm really trying to capture the green. So, I am trusting that today, that helped a little bit. Our 3 top priorities in life is having inner peace, knowing our personal power, and heal whatever blocks us from our inner peace. And we all have personal power. It's a choice to stand on it, claim it, and use it.